Hey guys, Connor Kakona here. Back after quite a while. I've just been kind of doing other stuff, and I haven't really been watching anime a ton. As crazy as it sounds, I still love anime. I still love it. You know, we're buddies. We do this on the weekends. But I just haven't been watching it much. In fact, for a fall, I watched one anime, and that was Don. And frankly, I don't know who didn't watch Don. Like, I saw some random grandma on the street, and she walked up and was like, "Yeah, I really liked how the two main characters had an interesting love relation in Don." I've never met this lady, so I mean, I don't think anyone didn't watch Don. But while I might be changing hobbies or just changing my how much I put time into certain hobbies, there is a reason for that, and that's because I've become addicted to Pokemon cards. When I say addicted, I can't put into words how much fucking money I've spent on Pokemon cards. I am in crippling debt because of Pokemon cards and other stupid financial decisions that I've made. But mostly Pokemon cards. I love them. I have them all over my room. I mean, like just a random fucking card I ordered on TCG Player here. They're all over my desk. They're all over my room. I got shelves full of binders for them. I love Pokemon cards. That has been my obsession lately. I randomly one day, I was in a house with my roommates, our power and internet went out, and all of a sudden it was like, well, what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're all loser gamers. All we do is spend all day on our computers. We have no power. What are we supposed to do? And we ended up just running around, and apparently the entire town, or like a little section of the town where we were, was having the power outage because we went to a bunch of stores and they were also out of power and their internet was down. But I went to a random comic book store and I paid cash for a booster box of Paldea Evolved, and I opened it up, and that shit hit me like crack hit the black communities in the 80s. It was insane. I loved it, and I instantly said, I need more. Ever since that moment, I've been spending more and more money on Pokemon cards, but while I've been more and more obsessed with Pokemon cards, that doesn't mean I've grown to dislike anime. I still love anime. I think it's such a fun medium, and I especially, during these times where I haven't been watching as much anime just because it's very time consuming, in my opinion, to be watching anime, I've been reading a ton of manga, and I mean a ton. At night, I tear through that shit with my 500 IQ that can read 10,000 words a second. But one day, while I was reading through this manga, it occurred to me, wait, manga, Japanese artist. Pokemon card, Japanese artist? What if manga artists make Pokemon card? And instantly I was like, okay, I gotta look into this. Has this happened before? And yeah, not a ton, but a decent amount of times. In fact, it just happened, and quite a big one. Recently, for one of the newest sets in Japanese, Terrestrial Festival EX, or what will be in English, Prismatic Evolutions, a Palafin EX Special Art Rare was made by none other than Tetsuo Hara, co-creator of Fist of the North Star and many other works. The card itself is absolutely beautiful, and it has been kind of a surprising hit for the Pokemon cards. A lot of cards from that set, just because there's so many special illustration rares, are like $5 or $6. But I think people understand that this card is absolutely amazing, and the fact that it was made by such an accomplished mangaka gives it more weight. So it's more like $20-$25, which may not sound like a ton, but it's a decent amount for what the card is compared to the rest of it. It looks absolutely lovely, and I know for a fact whenever Prismatic Evolution releases in English, it's going to be a card I'm chasing after and I will need in my collection. Another relatively recent example is a card that I do have at the moment, mainly because the set's been out for a ton, and I have spent thousands opening this set. I'm not kidding. It's crack, guys. I can't stop. I shake with that. I get the shakes. But that is the Diancie Galarian Gallery from the set Crown Zenith, or V-Star Universe in Japanese. The card was done by creator of Land of the Illustrious, Haruko Ichikawa. Looking at the card, I can definitely see the similarities between the Land and the Illustrious and this card. It is so vibrant. It is a beautiful card. I can definitely see the inspiration. I absolutely love the card. I loved it even more once I found out that it was made by a well-known mangaka. While I haven't read Land of the Illustrious, I can still appreciate the work that the mangaka has done on the card, and how their style from doing Land of the Lustrous has clearly inspired the Pokemon card, and stuff like that I love about Pokemon. How so many different artists can come together to create all these amazing different arts. I mean, that's what I can't stop. Not all cards though done by manga artists are crazy, awesome, full cards that people obsess over. There's a lot of commons and uncommons that are also done by them. For example, Demuzu Hosuka, apologies if I mispronounced that name, did Ekans, Crobat, Rapidash, Mantine, and Pinsir across a couple different sets. These are all just commons and uncommons. They still look very nice, but there's also a Hitoshi Aragi, a manga artist who's done a ton of art for the Pokemon series. I mean, a ton. They've even designed Pokemon such as Mega Beedrill, Slash, Ogerpon in all its forms, alongside many other Pokemon since X and Y. But one card that they have actually made was the All Night Party in Breakpoint. That is an absolutely beautiful uncommon trainer or stadium. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it is. I love it. It's honestly so cool. I wish that it was a full art because it's a stunning art. So mangaka's making cards for Pokemon sets are not common. It's not like every single set we get a mangaka. I mean, maybe we get a mangaka in every set, and they're just like really lesser known mangakas. But from the research that I did, these are just a couple examples. There's a few more, but I just don't want to keep going over uncommons and commons and stuff because I like the big shiny cards. That's what everyone wants. I have the uncommons and commons, but I care about the big shiny cards. You care about the big shiny cards. Uncommon and commons are sent in bulk, so not really anything worth noting. But it's still super cool seeing these different Japanese artists come together to make these sets really come together and shine. It's a beautiful thing, and it's why I've become so enamored with the Pokemon card set. So why not every Pokemon card is made by a manga artist or someone related in the Japanese manga and anime industry. There are still a couple examples, and anytime it does happen, it makes for a super cool and unique card. I really hope they do more stuff like they did with the Palafin EX for Prismatic Evolution. Super cool, pulling in such a name, and they proudly displayed it. I mean, there's a picture of him and everything, holding up the actual art of the card. I mean, he's so proud of it. He's like, look at this shit I did. I'm so fucking cool for this. And he is. So, I mean, hats off to him. Pokemon Company, please do this more. I'm begging you. I am on my hands and my knees. You can take it out. I will suck it. I will glaze it. Please, for the love of God, make more of them. And that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been quite a while since I made a video. Just haven't really had ideas on what to make. I got a couple ideas though. I'm hoping to make a couple other videos. If they don't happen though, they don't happen because I'm lazy sometimes. I have a full-time job. I have other things in life. Not like I got like a girlfriend or friends or anything really. I mean, all I have is anime and manga. But I do have other stuff still. So, but again, thank you so much for watching. Y'all take care. Peace.